We were expected to be enemies. And what highlighted that was the news media like to call us enemies. They like to pit us against one another. Donna Redwing, longtime advocate for the LGBT community, through a simple invitation of inviting me to a coffee, to break down the barriers, to break down the expectations, to break down the paradigm of saying, let's just have coffee and let's get to know one another. And through coffees and through conversations, over a period of time, I got to know Donna, and Donna got to know me. And through that, we became lifelong friends. Matter of fact, it was in an interview with the Washington Post, I mentioned that one day I could envision me attending Donna's funeral or Donna attending my funeral, not knowing that those words were going to come true very quickly. This past year, Donna passed away after a short battle with cancer. And one of the greatest honors of my life was being able to speak at her funeral, given the opportunity, being invited to speak at her funeral. And in that eulogy, I reminded those who were listening that the only way I could love Donna, or frankly, the only way I could love anybody, is because God first loved me. And God loved me and chose to reconcile me to himself through my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And that's not just available to me, but that's available to you as well. And as I spoke, I wanted to send a message not only to the people that were listening in that auditorium, but basically to a culture that needs to hear the words that, yeah, Donna's an opponent, and I'm an opponent of Donna's. But at the end of the day, we were not enemies. We found common ground on issues, and we discovered a friendship, a heart for one another, without forsaking my position and, frankly, her position. So the challenge is to live out that legacy in a culture that is so rife with division. Let us strive for civility. And for those of us who call ourselves Christians, the civility of loving our neighbors, no matter how different they might look from us or be from us, that we would love them as ourselves. I don't know about you, but I know about me. If that were the case, if that saturated this country from border to border, we would have a different place today, a much better place. May that challenge be embraced by me, may it be embraced by you, and may it be modeled to many, many others.